Hey, what's up guys? Twintuitive717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective. I am going to channel your Divine Masculine's energy because I'm getting a clear message here. Okay, I feel like he is trying to bury himself in work, but he can't shake the fact that he's in love. Okay, and we know what that's like when you're in love. In Trinidad, we like to call it bazori, you know? I'm feeling like love struck, where you can't eat, you can't think straight, you have somebody that is on your mind, you have butterflies in your stomach, you can't concentrate, okay? They are trying to bury themselves in work to stay busy, but I feel like even with work, you're still on their mind. It's not a distraction like it used to be, okay? So this could be something that they're having to deal with. The separation is maybe taking a toll on them. I feel like when your Divine Masculine gets to this place, they know that it's time to either end the cycle of separation or to stop distracting themselves with work. Okay, a lot of them could feel a little bit bored. Okay, I'm not even going to say exhausted because they have been working so hard that they've built up a routine. Like, let's say, for example, they've been doing a lot of overtime. They're used to, normally working, 8-hour shifts. In the last little while, many of them could be doing so much overtime that overtime doesn't seem like it's tiring anymore. It's like their body has become so used to the grind. Okay, but it doesn't stop the thoughts of you, okay, because they've reached that, I'm getting the words plateau, when something plateaus. They've reached that point where thoughts of you are sneaking in, thoughts of you are creeping in, okay? So many of them, they know they're in love and they might feel like they have to take some kind of action. And because we have the separation card leading this reading, I do feel like that time apart is on their mind. Okay, somebody feels like, I'm hearing the words like, I don't know how much more of this I can take. They could feel exhausted as well mentally from watching you from afar. And also too, Divine Feminines, I'm hearing that your energy is pulling them in. Your energy is calling them in because they may know that you may think about them, you may want them. They could feel the sensual energy as well. Open arms. Receiving them with open arms is another message that I'm getting. Some of you get ready to have these honest conversations about where it is you stand. I feel like a lot of your Divine Masculines are prepared to just reach out, put themselves out of their misery. They just want to reach out and have honest conversations with you. The fact that you've been on their mind, and I know I've been redundant about it, but the message keeps coming up where many of them are maturing on the journey. And I feel like this whole idea of, as cheesy as it sounds to come to you and have these heart-to-heart conversations, like as cheesy as it may come off in the readings where somebody wants to reach out and like honestly tell you how they feel about you and they want to spend time with you, like no, like this is really happening for many of you, where you're going to see a side of your Divine Masculine that like they're more focused on you. They're going to show up. A lot of you have had past experience where you've tippy-toed about the idea of meeting in the physical. I feel like with these heart-to-heart conversations, they're going to lead to serious meetups in the physical. Okay, and that's the way the journey should unfold. It should take your breath away, Divine Feminine. So get prepared for somebody ready to end off separation by coming to you and having like an honest conversation. And I feel like for a lot of you who are going to receive this reading, it really is going to take your breath away, this honest heart-to-heart conversation, because you've never seen this side of your masculine before. And that's because they know they have to make this move, because no amount of tuning you out or pushing away this connection, it has worked, okay? Not even putting their emphasis on pentacles. And I feel like I'm hearing buy anything they want, they can do anything they want, go anywhere they want, but it doesn't matter. I'm hearing Alicia Keys, everything means nothing if I ain't got you. They could do literally anything right now with the amount of work they have been putting into like either their career, their job, like the World of Pentacles, resources. Like I feel like their cup is probably overflowing. their briefcase is overflowing, their bag is overflowing, whatever it is, it really means nothing if they maybe can't share it with you or spend it on you to make you happy, or there's a sense of feeling like just the like money doesn't make the world go round. Maybe that's something that they once held on to, a belief that they once held on to. But I feel like I see somebody like flinging away cash, or flinging away a stack of cash, where it's like a boredom with money. They're starting to realize that like they crave substance with you. They crave meaningful conversation. Your conversation as well like really fuels them and fills them up. It gives them hope in this lifetime, where I feel like something to live for. Money is easy for this divine masculine. It's there's so much that they know how to accomplish, but yet they've never experienced your energy, which gives off like true love. You give meaning to this lifetime. That's such a beautiful thing to say. You give meaning to this lifetime, divine feminine. Okay, we have codependency pairing up with love yourself first. I feel like this is something that they could have been working on in the separation, because the thing is, like, there was a lot of codependency on their job. Okay, addictions are affecting your romantic life or your love life. I feel like a lot of your divine masculines, they used overworking, overtime, like just focusing on money, just, you know, a very just giving the bare minimum. That's it. Giving the bare minimum of who it is they were at the core of their soul. Only allowing the world to really just see the bare minimum. Okay, their focus was on surface level things. And that's why many of them experienced a lot of unfulfillment. Okay, but they're trying to heal that tendency about themselves. I'm really not getting like third party energy. I'm getting here for a lot of your divine masculines, like overworking, burying themselves in work. Like if a lot of you are like, you know, is he seeing anybody? Is he, talking to other people? No, absolutely not. They don't even have the time of day for it. In fact, I can definitely see that if this is your divine masculines, they've had many, many, many offers to take away the frustration, soothe the loneliness, soothe the pain. They just look at their phone and throw it across the room, because if it ain't you, if it's not you messaging them, they don't care. They don't want it. There's something serious about this divine masculine. Very moody, very cranky. I feel like they spend a lot of time working and talking to you in their head. Okay, but it really is time to end this codependency, because a lot of them are stopping, slowing down, maybe putting a lot more care or focus into themselves. And I feel like it seems like they're gearing up or getting ready to present themselves to you in a very gentle way, because I see the words self-respect. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So really slowing down and being mindful of how it is they approach you, how it is they're going to end off this separation. I'm hearing getting ready to be romantic as well. You've not seen this side of them. A lot of you are going to be really shocked. Okay, they do feel like you deserve their love. I feel like you've been patient with this very hostile, moody, grumpy side of them. And you've been a consistent energy in this masculine's life. That's another message I'm getting, is that you've been a consistent force, a consistent energy, especially with heart-to-heart conversations coming through as well. Like in the times that they would be feeling unfulfilled or overworked at times, they would talk to you, or they would reach out to you in these heart-to-heart conversations. And I feel like for many of them, they would hear you reciprocate in these conversations. The same way you guys feel your masculine's energy, they're able to feel your energy as well. And I feel like whoever you are in this reading, you knew that they were just burying themselves in distractions. But I don't know, it seems like you never took that love away. That attraction never left. Okay, you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. I feel like you remained unbothered, you remain beautiful, you remain grounded, and you still continue to send love even when this divine masculine tried to push you away. They tried to deny this connection. I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe we can dig into some oracle messages here. They've been guided to give this relationship a chance. Okay, it's because of your spiritual beliefs, Divine Feminine. That's what it is. Can we get some more clarity on that? Why did they bury themselves in work? Okay, so we have distance, retreat, timeout. I feel like it was maybe part of the universe's plan for them to take that route because they needed this distance, space, or time out to really put things into perspective. Because I feel like for a lot of you, even though they were pushing you away, you might have been continuing to pour into this divine masculine, and the more you did that, the worse it got. I feel like the more beastly they got. But all of that, I'm hearing, had to pour out. It had to come out. That storm energy, that eruption. Volcanoes might be significant for some of you. Goddess Pele energy. You've entered into their life in maybe some way, shape, or form. And it's like the differences between you two made them deny this connection in every way, shape, or form. For a lot of you, I'm getting the words taboo. I think that card came up in the Revealing the Truth Oracle. But for a lot of you, you experienced a lot of anger, arrogance, resentment, really just trying to push this whole thing away. And I feel like the universe gave them exactly what they wanted when separation occurred. The universe gave them exactly what they wanted. And by giving them exactly what they wanted, I feel like it was you walking away. Okay, because with Give This Relationship a Chance, I feel like the moment that you decided to not chase, maybe you decided to give them this distance, space, or time out. Okay, because I'm seeing distant, cold. Like when you would pour into them, it's like your love was genuine, Divine Feminine. And they were so cold, they were so distant, took it for granted. I feel like a lot of different inner childhood wounds could have been coming up about you and like why they resented you. And you could have reminded them as well from certain people in their past. I'm also hearing too with this divine masculine, you're not going to hurt me. Like, I'm going to hurt you first. I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. But they completely misjudged you. It's like you never had that intention set out, but your energy reminded them so much of feminine energies that they've dealt with in the past, and they were deceived. They were slighted in the worst ways. You know, and then it's like here you are as well coming in with these, for them, deceptions, your spiritual beliefs, many of you as well. I feel like your social media, certain things like about you online reveal that you followed like, you know, tarot, or a lot of you maybe had beliefs around twin flames, soulmates, spiritual connections. And I mean, they ran as far away as they could, but I do feel like, again, it was fate that the universe allowed this to happen. Because I feel like many of you in the divine feminine energy, you were just like, why is this happening? Like, why am I pouring my love? Like, are you torturing me, universe? You know, like, why am I pouring love into somebody who is mean to me, who's cold, who's distant? How do I feel all of this intensity towards somebody that's pushing me, you know, as far away as they can? And that was a lesson in itself for many of you, divine feminine, was to really release this and let this go. But I feel like the moment that you did, man, that's when all of the spiritual epiphanies started to hit them about this connection, the chemistry. We've been talking about dreams as well coming up for a lot of you. Dreams have been very significant. I feel like for the masculines, it's been crazy. It's like the dreams of you are what's creating a lot of this chemistry that makes them want to end off this separation, close out this distance. Because they may see you in a new light, things being revealed about you that it's completely opposite from, I feel like, what it is they've felt. Okay, somebody wants to flirt with you, extend their lighthearted energies towards you. It's like somebody's warming up again. Okay, many of your masculines may be seeing you very, very clearly at this time. Okay, so we have past life coming up again. Okay, and there's finances and career for the confirmation of this is a masculine who definitely has been overworking. Okay, but not even the overworking can block off this connection between you two, because the passion is too strong and the mask is ready to come off. And I'm also hearing like this false mask has been heavy. I'm getting, along with grumpy, a lot of your divine masculines could feel like I'm hearing the words aging. Like I'm aging and this hasn't gone anywhere. And I feel like the divine feminine's frustration as well. Like, yeah, that's exactly it. That's been my thought for the last little while. Like a lot of your divine masculines. Deception also brings up, this is not going to be all of you, but I do see a gray beard, like prickly beard. A lot of your divine masculines with this deception card, the separation has a lot to do with stagnant karmic energies. And I again, this may not be for all of you, but just a side note, for many of your masculines who have been married for 20 plus years and they've been wearing a mask, a false mask, some of you are going to be really, really, really shocked to see divorce happening, separation happening in some of those situations. Okay, because the forgiving and learning card, for me, it's like I'm getting a clock from this. I'm getting like the time's up. And the reason I'm saying the time's up is because a lot of the clock is that a lot of karmic energies were banking on time. Okay, yeah, we've been married for this long. There's no way they would ever do anything stupid. We're 20 years in. There's no way they would break it to the kids now. The kids would totally freak out. They'd lose access to the grandkids. A lot of your divine masculines, this is a really powerful time of taking off this mask. And by taking off this mask, many of them are getting ready to have uncomfortable conversations because they're not willing to be uncomfortable. Okay? Somebody's tired of burying themselves in work. And maybe that's why I'm getting the gray beard, because it's coming off as like stress. They're just not happy. Okay, and also a side note for a lot of your divine masculines who may be older, they've got older kids who know about this connection with you, who are helping to guide them. Okay, because I am hearing like, Dad, you look stressed. You know, like you need to be open about this. There's somebody, it could be like the oldest child, somebody knows about this connection with you. Okay, and that's why I'm saying a lot of you could be really shocked to see a lot of these karmic situations starting to fall apart. Okay, somebody's realizing that they're in love with you and like burying themselves in work, because that's what it is. They're avoiding going home. Somebody could be working 7 days a week because they're avoiding going home. They're avoiding some kind of home situation because they're in love with you. They're realizing that they have hope, or they have a chance. Give this relationship a chance. They have a second chance at creating another second chance at life, a more passionate life. I feel like if your divine masculines have been married in a relationship that's been unhappy for the last 20 years, they're ready to close that out so that they could spend like the next 20 years being who they are and being happy. Okay, so yeah, I don't know who that was for, but there you have it. All right. If you guys would like a personal session with me, please be sure to reach out on Hipsy. I do offer one-to-one sessions where you can call me or we can text. Check out some of the links I have in my bio or in the community section. And if you guys would like to visit the 18 plus readings, join the channel. The memberships has all of those juicy readings if that's where you're at on your journey. All right. I would love to work with you guys, by the way. So do check me out on Wizio and Hipsy. I've been really enjoying a lot of the sessions on there. And I really wanted to just extend my thanks to those of you who just have been reaching out and calling. Those conversations with you have been fabulous. All right. I love you guys. Take it easy. And I will catch you in the comments. Okay. You guys take care. Bye.